Oh my god, look chunky as fuck. Oh,
We're streaming.
okay,
We're just gonna wait a little bit for people to start joining.
for people who?
We're gonna wait a little bit for people to start joining.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you got permission?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's
This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, this is gonna be meh. Wait, let me see the chat. I want.
No one's in yet.
Okay. There's freaking 15 submissions. Oh my god. Holy shit. Yeah, the scheme I'm using is my scheme. Yeah, also, I'm gonna, how is it? I'm still checking if... what's wrong with my internet? Hold up. Oh, never mind. It's fine. Yep.
Hold up, just a man, no. Well, if you're here, you're here.
Okay, so... okay, queers in here.
Well, thank you everyone for joining us today, if you're here. This is brand new. It's coming down on D2 today here in Joliet, Illinois. It's me, RSCRA 2008, or Cris, followed here by Peter today.
Hello, how are you guys doing?
Basically, we're just going to be going over some hot topics today, such as last night's D1 race, and, well, much more. Well, last month's D1 race was pretty darn crazy if I do say so myself. I was the commentator.
Yeah.
And, well, every time you come to one of the D1 races, you're going to see something new.
Yeah, also, Colts and the other, they've been doing a good pack race, but Colts was just, like, falling back behind a lot and got extremely lucky in that race.
Yeah, speaking of extremely lucky, Xander, he was, like, mid-race. He was behind, I want to say, 12 seconds. And each lap, he was gaining almost a second on the pack. That was quite a comeback to me.
Yeah. He was doing really good in the race, like, staying in, like, the top 3 until just randomly he got spun, I think. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, it was extremely just wow for me, really, seeing him just come back like that.
Well, for a D2 racer, he has a lot of potential in the D1. So next season, if he gets moved up, then he'll probably get a good season.
I think he'll have a good season no matter where he is. Prospect Series, Cup Series, really anywhere, he's gonna do good. Also, there's been some talk of a new series opening up, D3. These are just rumors. We can neither confirm nor deny, but because of the just flow of members just flowing in, it's very possible, actually, that we might see a D3 open up.
Yep.
And it's just been a constant flood of people, really.
Also,
go ahead.
Also, we got multiple new rookies from another league into the D2 league series. So do you want to talk about that? Eh. Oh shit! I screwed up, didn't I?
Uh-oh. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the pace car for tonight. Beautiful pace car. We seen Xander driving Dog's car yesterday. We just talked about Xander, but I want to go right back to him. Because of how promising his future looks like for him, really.
Including that he has two wins in both Charlotte and Daytona.
Yes, it was just really something that we saw from him yesterday. He never gave up, really. If you weren't here, the final results, Bloxer took a win yesterday. It was, I'd say, he came back, really, and he was able to put on the show. He was able to...
And it's all happened over a caution.
Yeah, he started late, and he just went with the flow, really. Second was Sharky. I mean, nothing too bad with Sharky. He had a pretty decent night last night. He did go from front to back. We did talk to him. We clipped him up here in the booth last night, and he was doing okay. I mean, I don't think you can complain about his night, really.
But Alex, he did not win the race, and that was a pretty surprising event, to be honest.
Yeah, that was really surprising for me too. He won the pole yesterday, and he was actually really struggling too, finishing mid-pack at 4th.
Exactly.
Xander finished 3rd, Alex 4th. Josh and Colts both behind a lap, finishing 5th and 6th. It was hard to watch, really. Just a struggling day for Colts. It was a really struggling day for him, and wasn't able to come together, I should say.
And Ridden just went absolutely off of the race, including getting 30 penalties.
Yeah, it was just really hard to watch. And then sadly, 4th place finish was Raiden. He was black flagged last lap, and he got eliminated for round 2 of the chase. Thankfully, I've never had to deal with that, but man, that's just gotta be hard. You're doing so good. He was my pick to win last night. You're doing so good.
Exactly.
And then you get black flagged, and it's all over for you. That's just gotta suck.
But if you think about it, in Nashville, the same thing was happening that race, and so, I mean, I don't know.
Me neither, man. Me neither. You can never be too sure if D1 racers what's gonna happen with them. And after Chicagoland, rounding up the points, Alex in 1st in points, 2nd is Bloxer, 3rd Colts, 4th Sharky, 5th Dog, 6th Josh, and failing to advance to round 3, Raiden. Hard night for him.
But Colts got extremely lucky. If Raiden did not get black flagged, he would have been gone, a goner.
He might have. He really might have. It wasn't looking really promising for him.
You think about it, he was a lap down, so if Raiden didn't get a black flag, he would have not made it into the playoffs. Or the round 3, I don't know.
Yesterday, they had some pretty good cars yesterday, but I think the one that really stood out, I know me and Terry last night were talking about Josh's car. I mean, the combination of Hooters and Mountain Dew. How do you do that? That's just extraordinary.
Exactly.
You got the mix from green to orange. I mean, that's just amazing. How we did that, no idea. Anyways, the D2 today. Go ahead.
The 4-pack was really stuck together. They were using all their momentum and stuff like that, and they actually had a good race.
Yeah, I mean, you work as a team, you win the race. It's just as simple as that. We also
But
saw Raiden's car early stages failing to keep up with the pack. Later, we found out his car was glitched out. His car
yeah, that was
going
a really
5
bad
miles per
thing.
hour slower. Let's actually test that out. Let's see if his car works now.
Oh wait, not one.
Oh, he's stuck in his pit box.
Nah, because it's pitting right now. It's pitting.
This
Yeah.
new pit box system is made by Bloxer, and I say it's really good.
Yeah, because people can't cheat in it.
Yeah, you
Like,
can't really
imagine.
cheat. And I really love the system. It's really good. Now to D2 today. I mean, that guy just died. Holy smokes. Anyways, D2 today. We saw an exciting race from D1. What makes us think that D2 is not going to be as exciting? Nothing.
Well,
It's going to be exciting. No doubt about that.
including how we got newcomers, including Sky, Terry, and Sky has been getting a really good pace so far because we've been doing practice races, aka fun races, and he's been going full on like God mode.
I could agree with you on that. He is really promising. Sky, he hasn't raced yet, but boy, can I tell you, he's gonna do good in Chicagoland tonight. And that's not from a biased opinion because he's my teammate. I mean, it's the honest truth. He's gonna do really good tonight. I feel it.
Exactly. He probably might get a win for Penske, actually.
I really think he could have. We also got a chance to talk to Josh yesterday, and how we thought he was gonna go into a D1 race.
Yeah.
I asked him if he ever took a look at tracks in real life, and does he bring some of that information to his race? Now,
yeah, he's definitely doing that, to be honest, kinda. I don't know.
He responded with, I do quite a bit. Take a look at the bank of tracks sometimes and try and look into braking points to help me out a bit. Do you think you'd be willing to use that in your race? Like, would you be willing to go back, look at replay, and see if it does line up with your race as well? What do you think about this?
Well, the Xfinity cars, they're not the same as the D1 cars, so I'll say that it's gonna be quite a challenging, thing for any D1 driver who's gonna be racing in the D2 race today.
It's really just extra practice for D1 drivers.
Exactly.
Fun fact about Chicagoland itself, it's actually a little curved at the back here. Don't know if you've known that. It's not actually a straight backstretch. It curves a little bit. I don't know if you can see. Curves like so. I think...
Yeah, but...
I keep talking over you, Peter.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
But on the turns, I'll say this, it's not like the real life track because, in that, if you go like full on, if you hit the bank, like the apron, you start drifting like if you were from Fast and Furious.
The Fast and Furious.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No worries. We're gonna take a short break. We'll be right here. Stay tuned, please. Okay. We'll be right back. back here. RSCRA, it's race day. Countdown to D2. Exciting race last night at D1. Whew. I hope you bet the farm it's gonna be a good race today in D2. Where we left off? Hot topics. We left off. Just really talking.
We were talking about how the about the whole like newcomers, and stuff like that.
All these newcomers, you know, some people don't agree because it's almost midway into the season. I think it's perfect. I think it's more the merrier in this situation, really.
Including how the people, if the people who are watching right now don't know, the newcomers are actually from another league, and they've been like in the top 5 in the playoffs. So like they're probably using that skill into this league.
I think that really all these newcomers, I think it's just, I don't know how to say it, but I think that these newcomers, I feel like they could do good, you know. All they have to do is really work together. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, but Sky, you can already tell that he's a good driver because he got the first offer from Penske. Well, not Penske, TRT.
Yeah, and Penske, I mean, not being biased here, Team Penske, you know, they're not the type of people that are just
who like
here
get to any drivers.
Yeah, they know who they're gonna pick. They know that these guys are gonna be good. And, well, I got lucky, I feel like, getting picked for a team.
Yeah. Yeah, but, should we talk about, the For Performance Racing, the sister team to that team? Because Natural, they got their first win.
Yeah, just really, how do they put it? I feel like they're gonna be there to really help Team Penske if they could really work together. They could be really unstoppable. I feel like they could be really unstoppable if they are able to pull this off. If they're able to work together, be consistent with each other, they could be champions. They could be real champions.
Yeah. But also, the surprising thing is that FPR, they only have one race and they already have a full team. So that's crazy.
Yes, it is really crazy indeed. Some schemes. We've had a couple of schemes submitted already. I think there's a couple that stand out, including the newcomer Charles' Nike car, combined with Samsung. That's a weird scheme, but I'm not gonna say anything about it because it does look pretty sick.
And for the first time ever, we got a Supra. We got a Supra in the league. A whole full team of it.
It's gonna be crazy. That's all I can say, man.
Yeah, but for 2 newcomers that came, they haven't been getting a lot of like potential because Charles has been getting a lot of backlash. Lego's been mostly like meh. So but by what the practices say, that they got the facts to say why that he's getting backlash.
In cam real quick.
Okay.
We're gonna take a look at some of her schemes here. So, you got a Cochlear scheme. It's not showing up here, but this is the scheme I was talking about. Charles' scheme. It's just really good looking. That's all I
Yeah.
can say. It really is good looking. I love the way it is. Really. It's Nike and Samsung combined. With a little bit of GoPro here.
Mhm.
It's crazy.
A mix of three
I love the way
mix of
you,
three sponsors.
yeah, those are great sponsors too. Be riding on with him. So that's McDonald's car. I'm loving this car indeed.
Yeah.
It's just
He
crazy.
used that in Nashville.
It's crazy. You got McDonald's everywhere. You got McDonald's there, you got McDonald's here, you got McDonald's there. And then, of course, you got the TRGL sign. Peter,
Yeah.
here is your car, shown on screen right here. I love the car
Yep,
too. I
but-
really love the way you're able to incorporate purple as like the main color there. I think that's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I also used it like for like kind of like a look because that was my first ever scheme I had, like, well, not for both Xfinity and in the whole entire league, so. Hello?
It's really nice, man. I love it. Guru, also newcomer. Kind of a blah car here. I see that he's trying to get dominoes incorporated in there, but to me it's really bland.
Yeah. Including how he put it all on one side. Well, yeah, if I were him, he should have put the domino, like, the side of it that's red on the red side.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of blah. I think it really is a little blah. But hey, we aren't gonna judge.
Yeah, because it's not about the scheme, it's about the racer, so.
Yeah, so I mean, I see where he's trying to go with it. Couldn't really work out for him though.
Okay. Next car
Xander's.
is the Lowe's car. Oh, wait.
Xander scheme. The NOS energy drink car. It's beautiful. It's music to my eyes, really.
Yeah, but that sponsor has been giving him a lot of good races because he won Charlotte with that sponsor, and I think Daytona as well. So maybe he could get his third win maybe.
Xander is a really good racer, I'll admit that. I might even be a little jealous sometimes of him. But he's a good racer nonetheless. He won Daytona. Well, it was a really controversial race.
He won Charlotte.
Yes, he won Daytona, he won Charlotte. I love the way this kid, his future looks promising. It really does.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Next, we got Huskies Under Armour
Next
scheme.
car
It's a good car.
is yeah.
I like the scheme.
He used that scheme in Nashville, but
Uh-oh, you cut out
Oh
there,
my
Peter,
God.
a little bit.
oh yeah, sorry. I was just like gang stepping real quick. Sorry. Okay.
No worries.
The next car is
Gatto's car.
Gatto's
Gatto,
car.
after a while, coming back. It's been a while since we've seen Gatto. It really has.
Yeah. The last time we seen Gallo is like Charlotte, actually.
Yeah, it really has been a while. Happy that he's making his return finally.
Mm-hmm. And let's hope that he's actually become better at it, because in the other races that he's in, he had a little bit of mishaps. So let's just hope that this race, that the people who have left and the people who are new in it will make it a good race.
See, he has incorporated PlayStation, Cancer, and Stay Home Save Lives, Italian flag, and Weezer. How do you incorporate so much into a car?
Well, I mean, just like how Charles did, he used it, and I mean, to be honest, it looks nice, but I just don't like how he used like the color of the what it comes with, the template.
I like the car. I really do though. But
Yeah.
I thought PlayStation was my thing. Apparently
Yeah.
not anymore. The Tesla
Yeah, now
scheme.
he's got it.
Will's Tesla scheme. Oh, this is a lot. I love it. I really do love it. It's a
That's
good
a
car.
nice scheme, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it's really ripe. I love it. I really do love it.
He actually tried to make a scheme himself with that, and that did not go well.
Oh, I like the scheme. I think it's cool.
For the first ever time, if you can see by where the number is, it's not on the back. It's actually where like regular car numbers go. So that's actually pretty nice.
Nice car. Well, that's the end of Scheme Showcase. We're gonna head back to the studio. It's a beautiful day to race here in RSCRA. Sun is shining. Fans are pouring into the stands, except you can't see them. But hey,
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
COVID.
Yeah, COVID guidelines.
COVID limitation doesn't exist in NASCAR anymore.
I believe Josh has entered the studio.
Yep.
Anyways, here's the booth that some other announcers will be sitting at today. You got a good view here. And there's Peter going around.
Yeah, should we? Oh, and I just had, okay.
Oh dear. 1.5 mile track here in Chicagoland. It's gonna be a good one. Hope you're able to watch it.
Yep. Oh my god.
This is a trophy to be presented.
Oh.
They still have to update the game, put in the D2 schemes. So the track is not completely finished, mind you.
They're also gonna, and also the moderators and the people who work on the league are actually gonna try to put tire wear, so that's actually gonna be pretty nice.
Yes, there's rumors of tire wear actually. So hopefully they're able to incorporate that.
Yeah.
Hold up. This just in. There is a tornado warning for Illinois, Will County. Tornado warning for Illinois. Chicagoland might be put on lockdown here. Might have to find shelter in a bit.
Oh, wait, no joke, like, actually?
Yes, in real life.
Oh, shit. Oh, no.
Alright, we'll head to commercial break. We'll be right back with the latest news.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I need a display port.
Hello.
Hello, can you mute your mic, dude?
You just said hello, I'm so confused.
Sorry.
I am also here, but I shall stay quiet.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna try to do interviews later with the drivers who are gonna be in the race, so that's gonna be nice.
Yeah, I'll only talk if you want me to.
Okay. Okay, so supposedly Gallo is trying to say that Chicago, which this is a online race, so he's saying that the race is canceled supposedly. So yeah, even though this is a freaking like iRacing, this is online. So
Oh yeah, speaking of iRacing,
yeah, we're going to do interviews later. So if you guys want to talk then that could be fine. I don't know. I'm just a co-host. Break. Well, let me just get something real quick.
This just in. Chicago is under a tornado watch, tornado warning. You can see here. Please ignore the message on the bottom. It's not looking good for Chicago at all, or Northern Illinois. We are going to keep watch on this, but for right now, me and the media team will have to go. We'll be back before race, hopefully.
Okay.
But yeah, you've been watching RSCRA, the home of Roblox Racing. We hope to see you guys later. Have a good day, everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot of Central Illinois. There was really bad weather. We'll go to the weather cam in a second, but just wanted to address you guys that the race is still on, even though the bad weather. It was a very scary situation. It really was. There was a lot of rotation. But thankfully, no one was harmed or anything bad happened. We're gonna take you guys to the weather cam. So we're here in the weather cam. As you can see, things have cleared up a little bit.
I'm back.
That's good. But otherwise,
Guess we're gonna have to use the rain tires, I guess. I don't know.
rain tires on a freaking oval. Are you high?
but thankfully we're okay. Everyone's okay.
Yeah.
There was a couple power outages, but thankfully none near us. Anyways, we're here in Julia, Illinois, on the 1.5 mile track here in Julia, Illinois. Not exactly Chicago, but hey, we'll say it's Chicago. It's a beautiful land, the breadbasket. We left off talking about some of our schemes. Really lost my.
Should we now?
Go ahead, Peter.
Should we now talk about D2 drivers now?
That is fine by me.
Okay. First off, let's see.
We're gonna kind of go ahead and rate some D2 drivers here right now.
Okay.
So we'll start off. We'll start off with Jay. How about that?
Okay, that sounds good.
He's had some tough. I'll say he's had some tough issues sometimes.
Tough issues, including but I mean, he has got a win though. That's for sure. He has got a win though. That's for sure.
Yes, that is really good. The level went under his pocket, but sometimes does really bad driving from him really affect how the league sees him. Because I know sometimes I've been frustrated with him. But really, should we be looking at how he frustrates people, or go ahead, explain, Peter.
In Charlie, he was doing good. However, he started going back to how he used to drive. I mean, still kind of like handling it better, but still driving the same. Wait. But let's just hope in Chicago when he drives like he means it. I don't know.
I really hope that we do have clean racing today. However, there is always the fun in dangerous racing, I should say. Who doesn't love seeing wrecks? I mean, think about it.
That's like that's why most of the people just watch NASCAR to see the wrecks.
Yeah, it really is. How about Cuba? We have yet to see him race. He's brand new, really, to the league. He's probably one of the freshest batches we've had currently.
Yep.
And Mario O'Reilly, we haven't seen you. Go ahead, Peter. I keep talking over you.
It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. With Riley, he got a new team, that's for sure, and I think this is his first race. I don't really know.
This might be the first race, but really, however he races today, does it really portray how he's gonna race in the rest of the season? Or do you think? Go ahead.
Since this is gonna be his one of his first races, it's gonna have some time to getting used to it. But after this race, he's probably gonna have more knowledge on what to do here.
I think that really your first race doesn't matter because you're just brand new to the league. We're all pretty much rookies this year, or considered rookies, I should say. Next up is Will. Will has his moments, we'll say. I say he's average. He is average for racers in this league. I think he's okay. And then Peter, we move on to you. Sometimes
okay.
You've had your moments as well, Peter. So have I.
Yeah, I have. Including some deaths. Including Daytona. Yeah, some deaths.
Oh yeah, that wreck at Daytona, man. I can't believe you're okay after that one.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, some moments I had good. Some moments I haven't had good. Like for example, Nashville, I had a great run. Other tracks just not good. Like for example, Kansas, I kind of pissed some people off, and yeah.
We all get on people's nerves sometimes. I know I've probably gotten your nerves a couple times. Terry,
I mean,
well, we're gonna move on to. Sorry, we're gonna move on to Terry now.
It's totally fine.
Terry, this is also his first race. We have so much new batches coming into this league nowadays. It's basically every day.
And good ones.
Yeah, and good ones. Yes, I've seen some practice. I think some are gonna excel in the league. Some might not, but that's okay because we all need some time to get used to each other.
Great, and the funniest thing is that he's driving the number 3. Yeah, that has a history under its belt. Yeah.
Oh, number 3 definitely has a lot of history on its belt. You could say that as many times as you want.
Yep.
Whew.
Yeah, but I'll say this because I have seen his racing. He does pretty good. He knows how to stay on his line. But some mere moments, but it's totally fine.
Next we're gonna talk about AK. He has raced before, I believe, but you really don't hear his name that much.
Yeah, because if you guys didn't know, in Nashville, bad race. With 4 laps down, I think, or 1 lap down. But let's just hope that same thing does not happen here. If he's gonna race, I don't know.
I think he'll do good. I think he'll do good. Sky, wow, this guy, he's gonna do good. You can already tell. Just by the way he really acts. He's gonna do good. I see a future in Sky. I see wins. I see a championship maybe too. But it really all depends on the work you're gonna put in.
Well, however, he's gonna have to like start. He needs to catch up with the leaderboard because you know it's the middle of the season. Soon to be playoffs. So yeah.
I think he's gonna do. I think he could reach top 5 at the end of the season standings.
Yep.
And that pretty much rounds up D2 drivers.
Mhm.
Well,
I mean, we also have many more, but they don't have a history, so
yeah, they don't have much of a history to talk about, but
yeah.
I'm excited to see what these guys can do. Even if you aren't looking the most promising,
Yeah.
you have room to practice. You could be one of the
Yeah.
lowest drivers right now, but you're gonna work your way up, and that's a fact. No matter what happens, no matter what goes wrong, you're gonna work your way up.
Okay. Yeah, bro. Who you think are the top picks to win this race?
Top picks. I can't be biased, so other than me, wink, wink. No, I think either. Man,
Peter's gonna win.
Huh?
Oh, someone in the stands has just shouted. We'll go ahead and give him some time to talk. Alex Norris.
Peter is going to win.
They're predicting
Cris.
Peter. They're predicting me or Peter. That is
A Ford. A
coincidence.
Ford must win. A Ford must win.
They are predicting a Ford to win in such an early cause. Okay, so let me write this down. Let me write this down. Holy smokes.
But my hopes, I hope Sky wins because he has had a really good, how to say, like history so far. Like he knows how to pack race with D1, and he has like lots of laps in practice races with D1, so that'll be good.
I think it's certainly, no matter what happens, it's going to be a good race all around.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion, though.
But there is starting to be even amount of people who are on Ford and Chevy. Because it used to be just like basically Fords. Now there's like more Chevys, so that'll be good.
There's a lot of teams in the Xfinity Series. You have Team Penske, one of the top ones. You have the Racing Turbos. Haven't proved themselves yet, but this is their chance today. You have Rayden's Racing Team, Ford Performance Racing, the sister team of Team Penske. Colts did really well in the Cup Series team last night.
Yeah.
So maybe he could help carry that momentum to today's race in D2 with his team. And TRGL, when they had such a promising start to the season, I feel like they just fell, though. They really have fell through.
But I mean, they have a chance in this race, so that'll be good.
Yes, you have some of the best in the business, Dog, running this. I personally like Dog. Dog is a good guy, but I hope he helps his team lead, hopefully lead them to victory. And then you have McLaren Toyota. For the first time ever, a McLaren team
McLaren team.
Basically being introduced to RSCRA and really any stock car racing association here in the Roblox. Led by a communist. He's pretty new to the league too.
He's pretty new to the league, but he has also a history as well. But nobody likes talking about it.
No one likes talking about any bad history. We'll be right back after this very short commercial break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after these very important messages.
Okay.
I live in a society.
I mean, yeah, we all live in a society.
In other words, hello. How are you?
Hey, how are you?
Oh, you know.
You're alive.
Wait, there's schemes here that blocks are put in the very schemes solutions.
We probably made them, I gotta send
it's in announcements.
The new link? Or is it just the link to their channel?
I think that's what they're streaming it on. That channel.
Yeah.
What? 53 body armor car. So this. Is K-Boss? Is this K-Boss's car? K-Boss. Yes.
One. We're back here at Chicagoland. We've been over some rankings for D2 drivers. And now I want to talk about how do you take off of D1 drivers? Like, when you're looking at D1 drivers race, do you necessarily use what they learned and turn into what your strategy for that race? Oh dear, we've lost connection with Peter. He'll be back. But for me, I feel like, because I was commentating yesterday and it was a really good experience. But not only was I commentating, I was learning a little bit too off of them. I learned how aggressive you have to be. I learned a little bit of fuel strategies. And, you know, not only do you just look at these Z1 drivers and say, wow, they're so good. You think that, oh, that could be me one day if I take off of these guys.
Whoa. Okay, I'm back. What's up?
Hey, Peter, we just went over something. Yesterday I interviewed Bloxer, on how he feels about his playoff competition so far. He responded with he feels pretty good about it, and he practiced a lot at Chicagoland. And he said himself that he could probably get quite close to the lead in some stages of the race. Well, look what happened. He was leading a couple laps, and he was up there. And then he won the race.
Yeah.
He won the race. He perfectly predicted it. And
Yeah. I'll
also
say this. The D2 drivers are gonna have to. The people in D2 who have been in the whole D2 season so far from the start, they need to up their game because there's more drivers and they have a way better competition.
Yes, competition is a really big thing here. You see so much competition here. I also asked him how comfortable he is at TRGL. He responded with quote unquote, yeah, definitely. It's a great team with many great drivers, including myself. And he also told me that his favorite, the track that he thinks he performed best at was Darlington, which I could agree with. I could agree with that. He's just...
Darlington, he had a good run.
I think Bloxer is the underdog of D1. That's my personal opinion. He could do so much better, I feel like, if he had more people backing him up, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Because in Darlington, he was like in the lead. He was in the lead though, like basically half of the laps, and then like Dog won the race.
I know he's gonna do really good this season. I already know it.
But drivers are gonna have to step out in their game because we got some drivers who are ready for D1 already.
Anyways, we're gonna head to the weather cam real quick. I just want to show you some of the weather right now. as you can see, it's not looking that good. Well, it is looking promising in a little bit here. So hopefully it'll come out and it'll do us good. But you never know. You can see the area marked with Juliet. That is near the track right there. Chicagoland Speedway, 1.5 mile track, is here in Juliet, Chicago. And boy, oh boy, it's gonna be a good one today. It's in my beans. I feel it
In your beans?
in my beans.
Well, it's about, let's see.
See, red has popped up a little bit here in Harvey. Excuse me.
4 hours until the official race of qualifying actually, but the official
Practice.
race is at like 4 hours and like 30 minutes. I don't know.
You can see, if you look to Juliet there, it's looking a little promising there. A little rain to the west of it, but I think we might be good to race today. Anyways, back to main camera here. So we had a fan in the stands predict that 4 wins at Chicagoland. Now the probabilities for that pretty high. Ford has been practicing a lot. They did pretty good last night's race. And well, I might have to agree with the fan on this one. I think Fords might win this race. The only thing holding them back though might be
definitely
Chevys.
The Chevys are gonna have to really up their game because so far the Fords have been like getting lots of wins so far. Like ever since let's see, Kansas and
I think really the only thing that might hold the Fords back is gotta be Chevrolets. Chevrolets haven't really proved themselves, but I have a feeling today Chevys might prove themselves worthy of a D2 win.
But remember, this is the first race for some racers, so so you might not see like their full potential, but after this race, you're gonna see their full potential.
The really only Chevrolet team that can really outdo the Fords, I feel like, is Turn Right to Go Left Racing. They were consistent at the start of the season, fallen back a little bit, but no worries, because guess who they got on their team? They got my boy Xander. Xander has done astounding in last night's race. He came back from a probably, I want to say, 14-second gap, and was 6 seconds in the back from the lead pack, which that's dang good. That is really good. To come that back with no help at all to the lead pack, he might be ready for D1 already. He might be ready for D1.
But here's the problem. So as you know, so some D2 drivers, they don't brake on turns and send it sometimes to like get in the lead. Here they're gonna have to up their game because it's soon to be playoffs. So but
really, I think, in my opinion, the most dominant team, and this isn't coming from a biased perspective, the most dominant team this year has gotta be Team Penske. We're stacked. We have Sky. We have me. We have Rowley, and we have K-Boss, and there's a backup driver, Johnny. Just wow, we are stacked.
I think Johnny, what do you think about him? Because Johnny got a really bad wait, no he didn't. Wait, never mind. Go on, sorry.
No worries. But for me, TRGL, I mean, Xander really is the only one that sticks out to me. No offense to the others, but I feel like Xander is really the only one good in TRGL. I'm not trying to make anyone feel bad, because there's plenty of season left to still prove themselves. But right now, he's just the only one sticking out to me.
Yeah, you got a point there.
I mean, he did astounding last night. Think of all the practice he got there. You know, he might win the race today because of how much practice he got.
Yeah, but they can't get too used to this track because next week is gonna be a way other different track.
Yes, I believe next week
Is Atlanta
Motor Speedway. Man, after that we have Pocono Raceway. Then we head to the big track, Daytona International, home of RSCRA. Then we go over to Texas Motor Speedway. Then we head on over to Indianapolis for 62 laps. And then the chase begins. And 5K robots
Indianapolis. Wait, no.
And playoff schedule is still yet to be announced for the D2. Anyways, a little fact about this track. Oh dear, I've been disconnected.
Yep.
We'll head commercial.
And here are the Xfinity cars.
We'll head commercial break. We'll be right back with Scheme Show Off. Don't go anywhere. This is RSCRA, the home of Roblox Racing. We're back here in RCRA Countdown to D2. And boy oh boy, I'm happy to be here right now because ladies and gents, some cars were just added in, the schemes. And it's looking beautiful. Up here we're going to go ahead and show off some schemes. 97 car of Chaos. Looking pretty darn good with the Clover car. I like it. I like it, that's for sure. Next up, we got the Toyota Supra, the 91, Airbus and Finnair. So basically a European style car for airlines. I like it. I think it's pretty good. And oh boy, we got Xander. Sheesh. That is amazing. I love the way he incorporates blue, orange, and so much into there.
This reminds me of a highway, to be honest. The fast lane.
You know, Xander is in the fast lane currently, so he might. Next up, we got Rowdy. He is very new to the sport. This is going to be his first race, racing for Team Penske. He owned the league, didn't go so good, but now he's here to race, and hopefully he races here for good. Rowdy Energy.
The funniest thing is that his name fits with the sponsor.
It does. It really does. Next up, it's my car, babies. It's kind of blah, but once you look at it, it looks really good. All right. Got Body Armor is a really good energy drink. They aren't sponsoring this video. They aren't sponsoring Race Hub today, although they are a really good energy drink. I have one right. I could probably go get one right now. And then you have the Superior Hydration on the back. Next up, you got Husky's car, Under Armour car. It looks good. Hasn't raced in a little bit, I don't think. His car looks really good.
He used the scheme in Nashville, and that race did not go well. So let's hope he does better in this race.
Yes, I hope he does do better in this race too. Everyone hopes their favorite driver does good in races. Speaking of favorite drivers, I hope I'm your favorite driver, guys. Maybe we should have a favorite driver vote. I'll have to look into that. That would be cool for the stream one day.
That'd be nice.
Anyways, that's it for really all the schemes we have in for right now. I might be going to practice a little bit before actual practice, so we'll stream a little bit of that, talk over that. Cool little background. We really need... I wonder what happened to the cameras, because our good friend Dog, pretty good developer, alongside with Alex and Russians.
Did not add the cameras.
Yes, the cameras are needed so desperately. We need cameras. Hope he attends the race today too. Don't know if he will be. But it's...
Well, I mean, he's probably gonna be busy adding stuff. So
yeah, he might be. Anyways, we're going to interview Sky in a little bit, so make sure you stay tuned to that. It's gonna be a fun interview. Couple last look at the cars. Got Alex right here. These are good cars. They're all gonna do good tonight. That's for sure. It's gonna be competitive, fun to watch, and just overall good racing. There's no question about it. D2 is always a fun race to watch. I've had really fun racing in D2. I love it. So let's hope they put on a good show for us today as well. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and interview Sky. Sky, this is Cris and Peter up here. You got us?
Yes, sir.
Sky, you're fresh to the league. You haven't raced yet. Do you feel good with your chances of winning today? Because of how good you might be.
I feel really good about them. I've been practicing a lot here, and I have a lot of experience here from other series. And when I ran some practice races with some of the D1's drivers, I was able to compete with them, stay up front with them. So I feel pretty good about my chances today.
Do you think that if the time is right, you'll get really aggressive because how much you would possibly want it?
I try not to be too aggressive, but if push comes to shove, I mean, you know, I might shove a little.
Do you think...
Especially the last lap, everyone's gonna go full on like Shaggy mode on this.
Shaggy mode, that's
sorry. Yeah, sorry. I had to make it up.
Do you have a specific strategy for this race, or are you just gonna go ahead and go along with the flow?
A specific strategy?
Yeah. Do you think you're gonna have an actual strategy, or are you just gonna go along with the flow, see where life takes you?
I mean, mostly go along with the flow. There's a little strategy, but just mostly go along with it, see where it takes me.
Have you looked at D1 highlights or D2 highlights from past races? And do you like take strategy from there?
I haven't watched past races, but I did watch the D1 race yesterday. Obviously.
Did you follow? Did you follow RSCRA on Twitch?
Yes, I did.
I think he should be awarded with a free win. That's my opinion. But yeah, if whoever's watching, make sure you go follow us on Twitch, RSCRA.
Yep.
Trust me, it's fun streaming here for you guys. I had a good time with Terry yesterday. I know Terry had a good time too.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing. I'm just sorry.
No worries.
Yeah, but there's also people supposedly asking for crew chiefs. Actually,
crew chiefs.
That's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like other day ago, someone was I think Jay or something was asking for crew chiefs. Imagine if everyone had crew chiefs.
That would be really crazy indeed.
Yeah.
I did get kicked from the game, but don't worry. Sky,
We'll join back.
do you
Yes.
how do you feel good about your paint scheme? This is just a little fun question to ask. Do you like your paint scheme?
Yes. Bloxer made my paint scheme, and he did a really good job.
Well, that's how you know it's a good paint scheme. Blocks I know blocks are in the call here.
He's good.
Yeah, you're really good. Okay, I'll admit you are really good at making schemes. You let your creativity run wild. And if for some of you guys that don't know, Bloxer is pretty much the main scheme creator for us here at RSCRA. He does really good.
Yep.
When Roblox said let your creativity and imagination run wild, he took that very seriously. Alright, Sky. Thank you for talking to us today, man.
Anytime.
Good luck with today's race.
Thank you.
I definitely didn't just like go through the camera.
This guy's a good guy. This guy's a good guy.
Oh look, someone's practicing. Should we do a free cam on them or something? I don't know.
In fact, Jane is in his car currently. Go ahead and getting some warm-up laps in before actual practice. For some
It's
of you
always good
guys,
to practice early.
yeah, just because 30 minutes isn't really that enough to get really used to a track, is it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he also has qualifying, but that's more like he needs to do
Yeah,
good
he
on that
needs
because
to
he
do-
needs to get good positions.
You really, I feel like winning a race, once you get a pole, I feel like you get momentum. You get confidence in yourself for the race. You're like, alright, we're going to do good today. We're going to hopefully win. We got pole. You know, we're going to do good today. No matter win or lose, we're like going to do really good. So I feel like
Don't go
qualifying-
overconfident on there.
Yeah, you can't go overconfident, but I feel like qualifying does give you a good boost of momentum towards a race. That's personally my opinion.
Also, I took your car. Sorry.
It's fine. Yeah, not all schemes are incorporated into Chicagoland yet, so of course we'll have to wait a little bit for that.
When they all come, then we'll actually give like good vibes about it.
Yeah, well, stay tuned. We'll be right back after the very short commercial break. You're watching RSCRA, the home of Roblox Racing.
Hi there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here at RSCRA, the home of Roblox racing. Well, we're taking a look at the weather here. It's looking good in some areas, not all. However, it is looking pretty good. Juliet. Again, Juliet's the home of Chicagoland.
Oh my gosh.
There is a lot of rain still
Okay.
to the south, but nothing much out of the ordinary. Hopefully no more tornadoes. Now we head to the time of the race around 6:30. Nothing seems to be out of the ordinary. That is good news. Very good news.
Shall we talk about how the cars are in the race?
Sure.
Okay. So first off, the D2 cars are way different than the D1 cars, of course.
Yes, I feel for me, it might be a little loose, but it's better to control for some reason. That's how I feel, though.
It's more realistic.
Yeah, we'll put it at that. It's more realistic.
Because like how real NASCAR drivers say, the Xfinity cars are supposedly way like harder to drive than the D1 cars, aka the Cup Series.
Yeah, for me, I do think the two cars are better to drive. As contact there somewhere in the wall. That's
Like I wouldn't be able to say any difference. I wouldn't be able to say any differences in the drivers. Because before Nashville, we used to just have the same cars as D1. Right, Chris?
Yeah, I see where you're going.
But now we have a total difference in cars, which is better because D2 drivers will be able to get more into the sport and learn better.
Yeah, because really you just gotta start off easy, and then you gotta kind of work your way up. And you see a lot of cars are entering the track now.
Yep, so we're gonna be able to, so now we're probably gonna actually talk about how the cars are handling. First off, the drivers will need to really brake on turns, because if you go the gas or anything like that over 160, you're gonna have to have a really big problem. Hey.
Contact. This is only practice. Try not to wreck the cars, guys. And, well, weather is just worsened over here.
Oh, crap. Okay. But Valve, all the racers, I think the one who's actually really being mature right now is Sky, because he is driving if we're actually qualifying.
Sky, yeah, he's already proving himself really worthy here in just practice number 1. Look at that.
And it's
Beautiful
not
ride.
even the real race.
Let's see how he does in this turn. Slides up, ooh, into the wall a little bit, but hey, pretty sure we've all been into the wall at some point.
Yep, but this is
Go
gonna
to
be
the
a
bottom
long...
Go to the bottom of Jaden there. Oh, Jaden slides under. Oh, puts Sky in the wall. And, ooh, save it. Come on, guys, this is only practice. It's not meant to look ugly here.
But as you can see, so some of the drivers they're still getting used to the track, because for about the whole week we had the D1 cars here, so people weren't able to how to say it, use the cars that they're supposed to use. And now since D2 has completely different cars, now they're gonna have to relearn that.
Taking a look at inside the car of Jaden. You have to brake so much, but it only feels like a little bit. It's hard to explain.
Well, that's just Jay being Jay. Just sending it.
Anyways, in real life advertisement. NASCAR returns to Pocono, doubleheader weekend. First race today. That's gonna be an exciting race to see as well.
That's my home track, so like I'm really excited to actually see the Sunday race.
I'm just really excited to see all NASCAR races. A topic there that we could probably talk about is Kyle Larson. Man, the comeback season of a lifetime.
And surprisingly, nobody here has a 5 car, so imagine if someone had the 5 car that's like a freaking Chevy.
It's probably unstoppable.
Like even Denny said himself, I can do anything during the radioactive. He said himself that he could have done anything if he was in that car.
The 5 car looks pretty promising for NASCAR. Oh! Trouble! Practice 1. Turn 3.
Trouble. Oh shit. Ah,
Shit,
shit.
trouble.
Oh my god.
Someone's backwards.
Well, I mean,
Almost backwards. Into the wall hard.
and I am in the 53, seeing how the drivers are, and Jay is really, like some of the drivers here are still getting used to it, so, I mean, it's kind of fine, but it's worse how, they're, like, actually, not knowing how to do it.
Three hours, 18 minutes left till D2.
Yep.
Boy, oh boy. I can't wait. It's gonna be a really exciting one. It really is.
Yep.
I'm excited to race here at my hometown track. It's gonna be good. That's all I can say. One word to describe this race: good.
Good so far, because it isn't actually the actual race. So, we'll probably change our opinions about it once the race starts. But I'll tell you this, the D1 drivers are gonna have to, start, getting used to the track, as well as the D2 drivers, because these are different cars, so... And, commotion is going on about braking systems in the chat, if nobody can see that. Oh my god. Okay.
We're gonna go ahead, send it down to Alex. Alex, you got us?
Hi, what's up?
Hey Alex, just wanted to come down and check on you. How's the car feeling so far?
And I think they feel good, maybe even a little better than the cup cars, but they're a little tighter than the cup cars. But I just wish this 91 would just, take it easy. That'd be nice.
With all these rookies
just-
entering the D2 or Prospect Series, how do you feel about your chances for your drivers?
We have a good team. Penske has a good team. We have good strategists. We also have our sister team. I mean, Peter's in the lead of the standings. I have a lot of faith in Cris. We added Sky. Sky's a very good driver. Johnny's a backup driver. I mean, we have good people, so I'm not worried at all. I noticed though we need to work on our race finishes, because you know, we're up there during the race, and then at the end, towards the end, we fall off.
Don't do shit. Yeah, we
We have
haven't
to
had
work
like
on
a
that.
photo of it.
And breaking news: a part of the stands have just collapsed. Part of the stands have just collapsed. I don't know if you can see this right now. A part of the stands has just collapsed. This is breaking news.
Oh my god.
Section H has just collapsed with, I want to say, a couple hundred fans.
Oh,
Well,
no.
the people
Oh, no.
under them are freaking in the gulag right now.
They are fighting for their lives.
Well, that's not good.
They're in the gulag. The people under them getting coke is in the gulag.
Anyways, I think that's it for our CRA Race Hub today. I've enjoyed this. I'm pretty sure everyone else has enjoyed this as well. But I think that's gonna do it for us today. Thank you all
Get
for
in
joining
there,
and
Lewis.
tuning in. This has been RSCRA, the home of Roblox Racing. We'll see you guys there today for D2 Racing. This has been Chris,
Bye.
also
Have a good
2008,
time.
and Peter P. We'll see you guys.